everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Layla. I am the Ethereal Muse. Today I just wanted to talk about your peace, protecting it, the importance of it, how to protect it better. Your peace is your currency, and you don't want to spend it recklessly. Hi guys, future me here. I'm in the middle of editing, and literally my mic was hooked up to my phone on voice memos. That's usually how I do it, and then I airdrop it to my computer while I'm editing. But something happened to the footage when I was voice recording, so literally everything on that mic, couldn't even use it. So I'm sorry for all the noise in the back, you feel me? It's a lot going on, and I did a mic check and everything. It was fine, but now it's not working, and I'm still gonna post it. I still need to get the message out. So sorry about the noise in the back. I'm gonna try to get that fixed and better for next time, but enjoy the video. There are a lot of things that the devil throws at us on the daily to try to disrupt our peace, to try to destroy our peace, and we even be destroying our own peace by giving into these things. Like, for example, if someone cuts you off when you're driving, and instead of just being calm and just letting them do what they do, you crash out, beep the horn, throw up middle fingers, like, you're literally disrupting your own peace when you do that. Like, you're allowing what happened to disrupt your peace. I wanted to title this video, Your Peace is Your Currency, Spend It Wisely. And I low-key still want to name it that, but at the same time, spend it wisely is the part that was kind of throwing me off, because that kind of goes against what I'm saying. A butterfly just flew into the camera. Like, we're not spending our peace at all. Like, we're not spending it at all. So spend it wisely. It kind of sounds like the title sounds good, but it goes against what I'm saying. So I'll have to think of a different title. But your peace is really the only thing that you have, like, inside of you. God, he lives inside of me. God, hopefully he lives inside of you. If there is someone, or let's just say there's a guy or there's a girl that you're interested in, or that you're talking to, or maybe y'all are together, if that person is disrupting your peace so much and you're staying with that person, allowing them to do what they do, allowing them to throw you off of your track and make you angry, that costs. Like, you're costing your peace by staying in that relationship. You're costing your peace by staying in that friendship. And your peace is expensive. Your energy is expensive. Your energy is not for everybody. Not everybody is going to know how to handle you. Not everybody is going to know what to do with you. There's been plenty of times where I've gotten into a relationship, I've gotten into a friendship, and I got treated badly. I got mistreated because my energy was just so potent. My energy is so pure and loving that they didn't know what to do with it. They didn't know how to handle me. And, obviously, at the time I stayed because I didn't really know my worth either, but I've always been the same person. You feel me? My energy has always been the same. I might have changed certain habits and certain ways, like, I've always been who I am. Like, your peace is very expensive, and you have to really trust your intuition. You have to really ask God, ask Spirit for his discernment, and to give you the knowing to be able to realize when it's time to leave a situation, when it's time to leave a friendship, when it's time to leave a relationship. Because when you are disrupting your own peace in that way, to where that person is just getting away with things with you, and you're starting to lose value in yourself, like, it's not even worth it. Because I was in an abusive relationship when I was 16. That literally destroyed me. Like, I had no idea who I was. I didn't love myself. Like, there was a lot of factors that went into me staying in that relationship as long as I did. The issue started maybe 2 months in. 11 months later, we ended up going to court and getting a restraining order because it just got that bad. And it's like, that whole time, I didn't know at the time, obviously. Like, it took me a long time to get to where I am today, but that whole time I was literally throwing my peace away for someone who didn't even treat me good. You feel me? Not everyone deserves you. Not everyone deserves your energy. And there are just going to be people who, first of all, if you're in a relationship or you have a friendship where that person doesn't even see their own value, what makes you think that they're going to see yours? Like, it's like how the Bible says, love thy neighbor as thyself. You can't love anybody unless you love yourself first. It just doesn't work like that. When you love you, when you start to see your own light that you have inside of you, that's when you'll be able to see everyone else's. That's when you'll be able to see, you feel me? And it's like, when you don't know your worth, when you don't know, and you look at other people, comparing yourself to them, you might see what they have physically, you might see what they have on the outside of them, or you might see how other people are treating them, how other people are praising them, and you feel me? But then you're looking at yourself and you're like, oh, why don't I have this? Why don't I have this physical thing? You're destroying your peace like that. Like, comparison is truly the thief of joy, because when you are just in your own energy, like you're watering your own garden, when you are tending to your own self, protecting your peace from the people and the places and the things that you shouldn't be around, like, you're going to be able to feel that fulfillment. Like, loving yourself is the key to everything else, the key to abundance, the key to prosperity. You have to love yourself first. You have to also be aware of energy vampires, like the people who just want to be around to monitor you, monitoring spirits, the people that just want to be around to watch you and to see what you have going on and be all up in your business. And those people are literally going to suck the life out of you. Like, you have to protect yourself and get around away from the people who are literally just around you just to siphon your energy, just to make them feel good. When you are the light, you attract moths. It's like a moth to a flame. You attract people, you attract good and bad, to be honest, good and bad. That's why you have to really ask God and pray for his discernment, for that inner knowing in your mind that tells you, okay, I need to stay away from this person. Okay, these people are using me, right? And you have to really just be very self-aware when it comes to stuff like that. It really be people that you least expect that God is just like, these people are not going to be able to go with you. Because first of all, God sees things that you don't see. He sees the hearts of man. We don't see that. Now, if you have spiritual gifts and you are blessed with the gift to be able to, it's kind of like reading minds a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But if you are blessed with the gift to be able to sense energy very well, and you can feel when someone is monitoring you, or you can feel when someone is jealous of you, or you can feel, that is a blessing. And I feel like we all have that. We just have to tap into it. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you, protecting your peace is not always gonna feel good to do. And I say that because, like I said, when it comes to cutting off people that you've known for a very long time, when it comes to, it could even be family members. I'm telling you, the enemy can use anybody to try to disrupt your peace. Like, you really have to put you first. Okay, me for example, I have grown so much spiritually in this whole entire year that I can't go to parties anymore like I used to. I can't go to the club like I used to. I can't be around the people that I used to be around like I used to, because my spirit has become so sensitive to energy that when I'm around certain things or I'm around certain people, I can sense whatever negativity that they have. And this is another thing when it comes to protecting your peace, because people will try to throw negative energy on you like it's candy. Literally, they will just try to throw it on you, and you have to really learn when to take things in and just let it bounce off your head like a boomerang. Like, just like all the thoughts in your mind, there's a lot of thoughts that come into your mind every single day. You shouldn't listen to every single thought that comes to your mind, just like you shouldn't listen to when you're having a conversation with somebody. I'm a hairstylist. I talk to people every day. I don't always internalize everything that someone tells me, because everyone has their own experience. Everyone has their own relationship with God. Everyone has their own walk, their own life. Sonder. It literally means that everyone's life is just as, if not more, complex than yours. Everyone has their own issues, their own perspective of life, and people might not see things the way that you see it. So You can protect your peace in that way. Like, just take into account, like, put it into your mind that, okay, I might not agree with everything that this person is saying, but you can always also learn from everybody through what they're saying. You feel me? Like, what people say to you says a lot about them. Says a lot about how they carry themselves. Says a lot about who they are as an individual. You feel me? And I personally, like, I feel like I've reached a level of Christ consciousness. I'm becoming more of the highest version of myself, to where I'm becoming more like Jesus. God came down here in human form and defeated sin. God came down here in human form and sat with the sinners. He spoke to prostitutes. He spoke to, and he never let what anybody else was doing affect how he moved. Never let that affect his morals. Now, God is God, okay? He's stronger than us. Our flesh is weaker. You know, that's why we have to strengthen our spirits and things like that. But there's a lot that goes into seeing people than just seeing people. You feel me? When I see a person, I see them as God's child. I see them as someone who is just like me, someone who's on a journey. I don't judge people based off of what they do. I don't judge people based off of what they say. Now, this is where protecting your peace comes into part, because people will tell you exactly who they are without saying it. You just have to really pay attention. You have to really put on your spiritual goggles when you're having conversations with people. People will tell you exactly who they are. And depending on what they tell you, depending on how they're moving and what they're, you feel me? You have to really take that and base it off of how close you allow yourself to be to them. Because you cannot protect your peace at the same time as being very close to people who aren't on the same thing that you're on. People who don't have the same mindset that you're on. People who are on the same vibration that you are on. Like me, for example, I don't have no friends. And I'm completely okay with that. God is teaching me how to live in solitude right now, to appreciate my own company, to, you feel me? That is a lesson that I'm learning right now. And I don't mind not having any friends. I'd rather have no friends than to have the wrong friends. And that's just me protecting my peace. That's just me knowing my worth. That's just me. You feel me? I don't just surround myself with just anybody. I don't surround my energy, because I know my energy. My energy is very loving. My energy is very pure. And there are going to be negative people that, first of all, I don't allow everybody to see that side of me anyways. Like, all the time, because honestly, there's a time and a place. I'm not saying dim your light for anybody. I don't even do that. You feel me? But you have to really use your discernment on things like that, because there are pure haters out here. I'm not saying to care what other people think about you, because I sure don't. But I really just use my discernment when it comes to who I let into my energy. Because I can be a nice person. I can be a kind, loving person without letting you too much into my energy. You feel me? Like, I hope that that's making sense. Like, you can be kind without letting people really into your energy, because that is a very sacred thing. Like, I'd rather be alone with God. I'd rather have that isolation season with God than to be around people who don't know who I truly am. Like, there are going to be people who have a blindfold on that only see you for your beauty, that only see you for what you're saying out of your mouth, for the, you feel me? There's going to be people who aren't going to see you the way that the people that God has aligned with your purpose, that aligns with your path, will see you. Not everybody has, you feel me, that point of view. Not everyone even has a relationship with God. So they're not going to see that light in you the way that other people would. Or, you know what, actually, nah, they'll see it. They'll see it for sure. They'll see your light, but they're not going to appreciate it as much as someone who has that same light. Someone who has a relationship with God will see it. You feel me? So you really just have to protect your peace from the people who don't see life the way that you see it. Like I said, I'm a hairstylist. There's a lot of people who come to sit in my chair every day. A lot of the times, I do spread the gospel. 9 times out of 10, we're talking about Jesus. because that's just what I'm here to do. You feel me? Spread the word and really just wake people up to their own power within them. Sometimes people will start conversations up with gossip. Some people will start conversations up with just weird energy. And it's not even that they're meaning to be weird. It's just that that's where they are in their life right now. I protect my peace. I protect my energy so much that when it comes to cutting people off, I'm not going to hold you. I'm quick with it. I'm quick with it. And I don't even be disrespectful. Sometimes you don't even have to really give an explanation. People, if someone doesn't know what they did to you, they'll find out. You feel me? If someone doesn't realize where they were wrong, then you just have to really separate yourself from them. And I did that. I definitely did that. Like, I separated myself from so many people without even telling them. I stopped sharing my location. I stopped following them on social media. It depends on you, but for me, when I get rid of somebody, I don't care to see what you post on social media. I don't care, especially if you're posting things that doesn't align with me, that doesn't align with how I see the world. Because then it's just negativity, and I don't like feeding myself negativity. So when it comes to cutting people off, I used to take it a little personally. Like, of course it hurts. Like, it doesn't feel good to cut people off that you've had in your life for so long. People that you thought you were gonna go to the kingdom with, that you were gonna live life with. You feel me? Experience things with, get rich with. Like, of course we have people in our lives that we make plans with, that we been best friends with for 10 years. I had a friend that I met when I was 8 years old, and she had to go about 2 years ago. Like, you feel me? That it's not an easy thing, but when it comes to protecting your peace, you come first. You do. Because everybody else is going to be selfish with their energy, so why shouldn't you be selfish with yours? Everybody else is going to be selfish with protecting their peace. Why shouldn't you protect your peace? You feel me? Other people wouldn't hesitate to cut you off. Other people wouldn't hesitate to block you. So I understand your heart, because I'm the same way. I understand your heart when it comes to, you know, getting rid of people that you love and you care about. But sometimes it just has to happen. Like, your peace comes first. Protecting your energy, protecting who you are, protecting your mind from negativity is more important than someone's feelings. Because if they get it, they get it. Anyone who truly loves you should not take offense to you protecting your peace. That's all I'm going to say. Anyone who truly is here with you is not going to take it personally. And honestly, if they were here with you anyways, you probably wouldn't have to protect your peace from them. If we're being real, if there's somebody that's on the same vibration as you, if there is somebody who's on the same page as you, if there is somebody who is on that level with you, to the kingdom, to Christ consciousness in their mind, to the heavenly realms, you probably wouldn't have to cut them off anyways. So, you feel me? I don't look at people and see what they did to me. I don't look at people and see, like, I don't judge people like that. When I look at somebody, I look at them like, okay, I see that you're dealing with some issues, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove myself, because energy transfers. And that is real, honey. Energy transfers, and you don't want to be associated with anybody who is not on the same page as you, whether that is mentally, whether that is emotionally. Either way, it's just like, if y'all are not in the same space of consciousness, if they're just gonna lead you into sin, you don't need to be friends with them. I'm sorry. I know that you love Sarah. I know that you love Lucy. I know that you love Jasmine. But those people are going to do nothing but bring you down. Like, low vibrational people and high vibrational people do not go together. They do not go together. Like, there's a scripture in the Bible, 2 Corinthians 6:14 says, and I have the King James Version, so I might put NIV or NLT on the screen because it's easier to understand. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness and unrighteousness? And what and what communion hath light with darkness? Right? You don't want to be friends with in a relationship with, close to, letting in your energy people who are not on the same page as you, equally yoked under Christ, equally yoked in your mind, equally yoked in anything. You don't want to be close with those people who don't have the same values as you, don't have the same morals as you, because those people are literally going to drag you down. Those people are going to bring you down to their level, and you just don't need that. Matthew 6:33 says, "But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." When you put God first, when you put the kingdom first, the marriage, the family, the love, the abundance, the career, the purpose, all of these other things will just fall into place, because once you get in alignment with God's will for you, you will receive everything more than you have ever even imagined for yourself. Let go of the will that you created for your own life. Let go of the will that you created for you and trade it for the will of God. Because he already has a plan for you. But while you were in your mother's womb, he already had a plan. Before he created the world, he knew that he was going to put you here to do what you're doing, or to do what you have yet to. My rubber band, y'all. I'm sorry. That was so disrespectful. Keep your energy pure. Stop giving into sin, because sin is going to do nothing but separate yourself internally from God. Literally, it's going to separate you so far from God that you start going your own way, that you start living. And I promise you, you don't want to do that, because once you get out of the sight of God, which realistically, he's always watching, but it's like once you move your heart away from him, you step into the enemy's territory. You do not want that. I promise you, because then you're gonna have no peace. You're not gonna love yourself. You're gonna look all dull. I'm telling you, and your energy, you can see it off of you. You're not gonna look good. You're not. Like, you're gonna look like you're sad inside. Like, you know how you can tell somebody is kind of depressed because you know how, like, you can see that people have a glow. You can see that people have a dullness to them, and you're not going to feel like you want to be here anymore. Trust me, I've been there. You don't want to get in the hands of the enemy, because he's ruthless. He's ruthless. He don't care about you. He don't care about your family. He don't care about your heart. He don't care about your existence. He wants you to die, and he wants you to be the most miserable that you can be. So I said a lot. Just continue to protect your peace in whatever way that you can, no matter what that looks like. Because, to be honest, you shouldn't care about somebody else's opinion more than you care about yourself. You shouldn't care about how someone else will feel about you cutting them off, more than you care about yourself and your peace and your happiness. You feel me? Like, these people out here don't care. These people out here do not care. These people claim that they love you, they claim that they care about you, and still treat you like dog poop. Like, when are you going to say enough is enough and just separate yourself from them? I'm telling you, once you separate yourself from the people that are draining you, once you separate yourself from the monitoring spirits and the energy vampires, you're going to glow. You're going to glow so different. People are going to be like, oh my, what happened to her? What happened to him? Like, and you just let go of all of the baggage. Like, that kind of reminds me of the song Bag Lady by Erykah Badu. Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back, dragging all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you all you must hold on to is you, is you, is you. One day, all them bags gon' get in your way. Like, that's what I think of when I said that just now. Like, you have to drop them people. You have to drop them people. Them people are draining your energy, and you look like it. You look like your energy has been drained. You're not glowing no more. Like, I'm not saying that to try to disencourage you. I'm saying that so that you can do it. Like, once you drop them people, I promise you, you're gonna look totally different. And they're gonna wish that they never did you wrong. They're gonna wish that they never would have crossed you. They're gonna wish that they would have treated you right and seen your worth from the beginning. But now it's too late. Ain't no spinning back. Ain't no spinning back because I'm up now. Like, there's nothing that you can do. Who job blessed, no man can curse. No man, no human, no, not even the devil. Once God has written it, it's over. Like, that's it. That's your will. That's your plan. Like, there is nothing that anyone can do to take away the plan that God has for you. Nothing. Nothing. Nobody. And it's like, the only one who can stop that is you. Is you. Because once you allow those people to stay in your energy, once you allow those people to continue to drain you and continue to allow you to not even see your own worth, like, no. If they're not feeding into you spiritually, if that person is not aligning with who you want to become, forget who you are. Because honestly, who you are right now is just it's just a puzzle piece, you feel me, to who you want to become. I'm not downplaying anyone's growth, but at the same time, I'm thinking of the highest version of ourselves. Like, you can't reach that here on this earth. Like, that's the heavenly essence of you. You don't reach that part of you until you're in heaven. But the goal is to get as close to it as possible while you're here. The goal is to remember who you truly are, who your soul is, who your essence is, and become that. Becoming, like, being, like, you feel me? You just gotta, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Cut them people off. Stop going to them places that you know is just you around just a bunch of lust demons. Like, that's why I stopped going to the clubs. I stopped going to the hookah lounges. I stopped going all these places because these people are literally just lusting over each other, and that energy doesn't feel good. That energy is like yucky. Like, you don't want that. That don't align with who you're trying to become. Anything that doesn't align with who you want to be, that version of yourself that you want to become, that version of yourself that you are praying for, because I know you're doing it. I know you're praying and asking God to turn you into this certain person, but you still holding on to these things. You're still holding on. Stop being a bag lady. Drop it. Let it go. All you must hold on to is you. Erykah Badu said it, okay? And if you need to, go listen to that song. It's a deeper meaning to this music than just what it physically says. You need to open your spiritual eyes. You need to open your spiritual ears. You need to ask God to take that blindfold off of your eyes. Seriously. It's time to lock in. For real. You got this. I love you. God loves you more. See you in the next one. Bye.